Hi everyone, my name's Olivia. I'm a dietetic intern, and today I'll just be giving you some tips on hand washing and cross-contamination. Every year, about 48 million Americans get sick from foodborne illnesses in the United States. Young children get especially vulnerable because their immune systems are still developing. Frequent, proper hand washing is the best way to protect both yourself and the children you care for. It also helps your center meet CACFP standards for the Tennessee Department of Health. So we're going to begin with just some simple steps how to properly wash your hands. First, you just want to wet your hands with clean running water, warm or cold, whatever your preference is. Apply soap and lather well. Scrub for at least 20 seconds. That's about the time it takes to sing Happy Birthday twice. And scrub your palms from the back of your hands, your wrists, between your fingers, and underneath your nails. Rinse under clean running water. Dry with a clean paper towel, and then use that same towel to turn off the faucet rather than using your hands you just washed. Many people make the mistake of scrubbing for only about 5 seconds and missing the key areas like under your nails, between your fingers. And remember, 20 seconds is the minimum for removing germs effectively. In the child care setting, hand washing should always be done before these few steps. Before preparing or serving food, after wiping a child's nose or helping them in the restroom, after handling raw foods, and after cleaning or sanitizing surfaces. Consistent modeling of good hygiene also helps children learn these lifelong habits. Now we're just going to talk a little bit about how to prevent cross-contamination and how that occurs. So cross-contamination happens when bacteria from one food, like raw chicken, is spread to another food such as fruit, vegetables, or bread. Cross-contact involves allergens, even a trace of a peanut or an egg. Residue can cause a reaction in children with those allergens. Both can happen quickly and often go unnoticed, which is why cleaning and separation are key steps in food safety. Here's a look at how cross-contamination can happen. I'm going to give 2 unsafe examples and then 2 safe examples so you can kind of get the idea. So using the same cutting board for raw chicken and sliced fruit without sanitizing is not a safe example. It can cause cross-contamination. Storing raw meats above ready-to-eat foods in the refrigerator, the bacteria from the meat can fall onto whatever is underneath. You want to store your meat products at the bottom of the refrigerator. For 2 safe examples, you can use different color cutting boards for different food products. So your red could be your chicken and then your fruit could be green. And you want to sanitize them after every use before you move on to a next step. And then you want to store your allergen-free foods on the top shelf completely separate from all other foods so nothing gets cross-contact. These small steps prevent bacteria and allergens from spreading to other foods and help protect the kids. And we're going to cover a little bit of temperature control. So another critical part of safe food handling is controlling time and temperature. Keep foods out of the danger zone. The danger zone is between 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Anything below or above these temperatures, bacteria will grow more rapidly and you have more of a risk of getting a foodborne illness. Cold foods should always be stored at 40 degrees or below, and hot food should be held at 140 degrees or higher until served. If perishable food sits out for more than 2 hours, it should be thrown away. So if you have food sitting out for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, you just want to toss it. You don't want to keep it in the fridge for the next day. And then always use a food thermometer when cooking any meats. So you want your poultry to reach at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit, your ground meats to reach at least 160 degrees Fahrenheit, and your fish to be 145 degrees Fahrenheit. For childcare programs, this includes bottles, milk, and reheated meals as well. Discard any that has been left out longer than 2 hours or unfinished after feeding. Following these time and temperature guidelines keeps food safe and children protected from the spread of harmful bacteria. Now, how do you apply these practices in the childcare setting? So you want to wash your hands before prepping or serving food, keep surfaces sanitized and utensils clean, store and serve food at safe temperatures, and model good hand washing for children during meal times. Now we're just going to recap what we just discussed. So for 1, proper hand washing takes at least 20 seconds. Ideally, you want to wash your hands for 2 minutes and make sure you're covering all your areas, scrubbing under your nails, between your fingers, your wrists. Cross-contamination and cross-contact can be prevented through separation and sanitation, and safe food handling includes controlling time and temperature to keep foods out of the danger zone.